it feels like it's all about to change and start. Going to put some meat around that and explain what I mean by that. Thank you for your time. I know you have a choice in whose content you watch, and I greatly appreciate you spending a few minutes with me. I promise it will not be a waste of your time. So here's what I wanted to talk to you about. I did a video a couple days ago talking about the fact that it's all about to change. And I talked about the pros and the cons out there related to crypto. You know, the pros being we have the Bitcoin ETF coming, we have the Bitcoin halving coming. Those are going to be major sparks, to kick off the crypto kind of massive bull run. Everybody pretty much readily agrees that 24 and 25 from a crypto perspective are going to be pretty significant from a bull run. Green candles, good days overall. And I also talked about kind of the negatives out there. I talked about the continuing, battle, if you will, of the perception of crypto, that it's bad and all of that kind of stuff. And the narratives that are out there kind of in a lot of the mainstream media that crypto is a scam and, blah, 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 blah. And so I thought I'd kind of follow up and do another video kind of in the context of kind of when is it going to start and when do I think this is all going to kind of start moving forward and start turning green. And it feels like it was maybe this weekend in these last kind of 48 hours that this 48 hours that we might have the beginning of that. And the first kind of salvo or sign of that was the SEC dropping their case against Garlinghouse and Larson, the top two executives named in the Ripple SEC lawsuit. They dropped their lawsuit against them. Now the SEC did not drop their lawsuit against Ripple. They're probably still going to try to appeal that, etc. But it felt like that was kind of the first maybe chink in the armor, if you will, or whatever metaphor you want to use, of the fact that we could start to see this movement. Now, October and November historically are very, very good months for crypto. I think that we lost October from the standpoint of really overall positive momentum because of the Israeli-Hamas war. Now that's still there, it's still a thing, and I am not minimizing the horror, the bloodshed, and all of that that's associated with that. I'm not. I want you to know that I fully understand and I get it. But I'm also just talking purely context about, the financial markets, the crypto markets, et cetera. So if we hadn't have had the Israeli-Hamas war, which is this massive negative catalyst that's come into play, I think October we would have started seeing crypto move up. Do we still have runway in November? Quite possibly. The crypto market has digested the Israeli-Hamas war info and kind of moved on, if you will, right? And moved up a little bit, obviously. We've been up actually for the last 3 or 4 days overall. And I think some of that was because of that SEC Ripple lawsuit drop thing against the executives that I just mentioned. For me, it's when is it going to start? And that's really what it comes down to. When is it going to happen? That's what I really wanted to talk about. And I think worst case, we could be looking at January. There was a piece of information I read the other day that JP Morgan, the big, obviously banking and, a banking house, trading house, has come out and said that they think that the Bitcoin ETF will be approved by January 10th, which is better than, of course, March, right? First quarter, okay? That'd be nice, okay? So, and I think that's going to be the big, massive catalyst, out there for the kickoff of crypto, kind of the beginning of the run. Because that's going to be global, worldwide headlines. It's going to be people viewing, Bitcoin and crypto, air quotes intended, as legitimate and all that kind of stuff. Bottom line, when is it going to happen? We don't know. We're all guessing. But I think we've got to look at November, historically pretty good month for crypto. Q4 is historically a very good month for crypto, and we'll see. Now, I've also been doing a lot of analysis, and January is historically very, very good for crypto. 23, 22 was pretty good as far as kind of overall those months. So we'll see how that kind of plays out. So that's all I got for you. When is it going to happen? Hey, it could be November. We could be looking at Q1 sooner rather than later, in my opinion. What do you think? Drop in the comments below. See ya.